to be doing a hair review on the hair that I have in my head. This is from True Glory Hair Company. It is an Atlanta-based hair company. It is one near Stonecrest Mall and I think Cumberland. Well, yeah. So it's near Stonecrest Mall. I know that much because that's the one that I go to. In my head, I have a closure in 3 bundles. The closure is 16 inches and the bundles are 16, 18, and my longest is 20. It does look a little, you know, crazy right now because I did wash it yesterday and, you know, let it air dry and all of that. I made sure that I conditioned it really well. That's the key piece to having hair, is taking care of it and make sure that you condition it and it stays moisturized and things like that. So we are going to be curling it with a flat iron today. This is the flat iron we're going to be using. I got it from Sally's, I think 2 years ago. It's called Plugged In, but it's a touchscreen flat iron and it's really cool. So we're just going to turn that on and you can just touch it. We're going to set our degree to 410. Yeah, so when it's blinking, it's heating up, so it's going to heat up while we do our review. So far my experience with the hair has always been good. I love True Glory hair for the simple fact that when I first started buying it, it did have some problems. Like, it gave that corn chip smell. Like, you know what I'm trying to say, that smell that hair normally has. It doesn't have that anymore. You can tell, like, when they changed their hair distributors, for the simple fact that one moment it can be, you know, some really luxurious hair. And I think probably one time I bought True Glory hair and it was horrible. I mean, like, it smelled funny. It smelled like chemicals. It just, ew. But I think that they changed their vendors again, so now they're very, very good. You just have to be sure that when you go in, they let you feel the hair, they let you touch it. Only thing, you cannot run your fingers through it, but they do let you, like, you know, feel it and get a, you know, an idea of what it feels like, an idea if you like it or not. The ends are a little different as far as I had to clip some of my ends because that's the flat iron telling us that it's on. But I had to clip some of my ends for the simple fact that they get a little, like, raggedy and I don't like that. So I do trim my ends here and there. I don't trim it considering the fact that it's not going to grow back. I do not trim it crazy, but when it does get a little bit, you know, messy, I am going to trim it off. So we're also going to be curling our hair with the flat iron today, so we're going to get right into that. But I just wanted to tell you, the True Glory hair is probably my favorite hair. I have tried other companies so far as AliExpress hair. I think I tried Woe Wigs. Horrible. I think it was good for a day or two. I got it for my birthday and I got long bundles. I think 18, 20, and 22. I got long bundles. It was horrible. Like, it matted up. It was very good when I first got it. Do not get me wrong. When you take it out the pack, it's going to have a little ribbon around it. But when you actually start getting into the hair and start, you know, making the hair yours and trying to wash it and comb it, and it gets very matted. It's hard to wash, or when you do wash it, it feels totally different. Like, every time I would condition it or even just, you know, co-wash it, it would feel like I was stripping away at something, like it was a chemical base on top of the hair. So I do not recommend AliExpress hair whatsoever. It is all a trick. It is all a gimmick. I have tried, I think, 3 different companies from them. All have been horrible. True Glory is always what I go back to because True Glory hair is just, the first time I got a sew-in, I got True Glory hair. I've gotten it ever since that, besides that one time when I did have a bad experience. But, you know, they've learned from that, hopefully. So we're going to get right into styling them. So, like, pigtails, I bring to the side. I noticed that when I do it side by side instead of row by row, it does help it go a little bit faster. And most people don't know how to how to curl with a flat iron. So I think that it's way easier than curling with a curling iron. We're waiting for it to heat up right now. So I think it's way easier than curling with a curling iron for the simple fact that you can get it as big as you want. You can get the curls as tight as you want. You can get them as, you know, wave as you want. It's all up to your flat iron and how you do your hair. So we're going to start by pulling all our hair to one side and separating a little section from that hair and throwing it back. Alright? That's our ear. So we're going to comb that side out. No kinks, no nothing. We're going to take our flat iron, bring it all the way to the back, and curl it forward. And you're just going to go down the barrel, and when you get to your liking of length, when you want it tighter, you're going to keep turning the barrel so that you keep going and keep going until it gets as tight as you want. But when you want it looser, you're going to like bring it down your hair shaft a little bit and then curl your flat iron up. And just keep doing that. And when you get to the ends, I always bring it right back in and let it go. And that is our first curl. As you can see, I like my curls tight because this is longer hair and they are going to fall. So you can see the total difference. The curl is up here, the hair is all the way down here. It's so much easier with a flat iron because I can determine my size. I don't have to go out and buy different size barrels for curling irons. I don't have to do any of that. So we're going to repeat that process. Take a little section from the back, throw that back, comb it. I'm looking at my mirrors right here, so if I look down, that's why. And I started on the back of over here, and we are now on our last section, so I can just show you how this little flip right here to make sure it's not like out or anything. So we're just going to get right into this. You're going to keep going like you do section, and make sure you do it in small sections. That's the key piece. Because if you do it in bigger sections, the bigger your section is, the looser your curls are going to be. The smaller your section is, the tighter your curls are going to be, and the longer they're going to last. So we're just going to take it from the back, go down a little bit, and flip it up under while you're going down. Wrap that hair around, and just hold it and pull it down the shaft. And when you think you got down too far, just bring it up. Pull it back down, and back down the shaft, hold it, and roll it back up. And this is what I did throughout all of these curls. This is the same routine I did. Pull it out. And we're going to go right here. So this is going to be our last two curls. With this one, we're going to do the same way. Alright, so when we get to this last curl, take it, comb it out. Flat. First, you're going to keep it flat, so you get this little swoop right here. And then you're going to do an under curl instead of an over. Bring that hair around. And you're going to do it away from your face. So pull it in the direction that you want it to go. You see how it just fell into that nice bouncy curl right there? You're going to pull it into that direction. And this is the longest piece, so I'm just going to curl it under and bring it around. Alright, so this is our finished product. I like it. It's nice. It's bouncy. I really don't put any product in the hair, and that's another key piece, is keeping the hair clean. So I don't really put any mousse, any spritz, any of that. I just make sure that when I curl my hair, I have it to the right heat so that the hair forms to the curl and that they stay and last way longer. So that's what I do. But as far as the review part of this hair, as you can see, I love it. You can put different degree of heat on it. This flat iron gets up to 450 and the lowest is 300. Alright, I hope this video was helpful. If you did like it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.